take us through the interception there. It just didn't seem like there was a whole lot for the quarterback to throw, but you're in the right spot and almost take it back. Took a bit of a stick there at the end. Kind of caught you out of nowhere.
Yeah, so, going into the game, we thought the quarterback was pretty efficient his last 3 games. But it's kind of hard to see me in that cover 2 window when, he's 5'10", and then we have RJ Stone up front, Brennan Jackson, who, they're going to get in your face. And when you're 5'10" and I'm 5'10" right with you, it's kind of hard to see over a line. And I guess he just didn't see me in the window. So
Your buddy here just walked in and made a face.
it's a good day.
For you guys to get back to another bowl game, just what does that mean for you? Year 3 now in the program, second bowl game. Obviously, the COVID season not really counting, but you get that opportunity to get those extra practices. How important is that, do you think, for a young player?
It's more important that we get to extend this season for our seniors. I enjoy playing with them, so we're going bowling, and we got a chance to continue to mark up stats and keep it going.
Felt like this might have been Derek Langford's best game of the year. He had a couple really good pass breakups, great in coverage. Just what did you kind of see from him on the other side of the field? And it just seemed like he had a knack for the ball today.
Yeah, D-Lane, he's been practicing hard all week, all year, really. So, he's allowed some catches, and that just really just put a chip on his shoulder. So he just went out. He said today, I'm going to go get it. So, I held him to it, and that's exactly what he did.
You were the highest graded player defensively in the country last week against Stanford, and this week, just another great day for the defense, the secondary especially. You guys were all over the place, really no open windows until the last of the fourth quarter. How have you guys really been gelling together? You guys have had some injuries throughout the season, but it feels like the chemistry there is just on another level right now, and you guys are really allowing almost nothing to opposing quarterbacks. How is that working for you guys?
We just enjoy playing with each other, and anytime when you enjoy playing with a group of men like this, you're really just going to get phenomenal results. So, just the chemistry. We love playing with each other, and that's all that is.
How much pride do you guys as a defense take when you force another team to make a quarterback change after they struggle?
It's not something that we key in on, but when you're going out and getting after guys, you have no choice but to change it up and see what another guy can do. And we just do a great job of getting after the other teams, getting after offensive. So we don't take pride in it, but it's a beautiful thing to see.
And how much does the pass rush and how well the guys up front get home, how much does it help you guys and know that there's going to be a lot of rush footballs coming out and chances for you guys to make plays?
I tell them week in and week out, I love you guys. Without them, I probably wouldn't have made the plays that I make week in and week out. So, I applaud those guys a lot week in and week out. I love seeing them get after the quarterback, and, I would enjoy to see them at the next level doing the same exact thing.
This one's for both of you guys. So the Cougar defense, they're ranked 4th in yards per game allowed, but you guys are top in the Pac-12 in points per game. What has been going right this season to achieve such a status this late in the season? And also, how can you guys keep improving and keep this momentum going into Arizona and UW?
You got them?
You got it first.
All right. For lack of a better term, we got them dogs, We don't like dogs, but we got some. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just we just got boys over there, ones we could depend on. Like my boy right here. Highest graded. That's crazy. I wish I was him, but I'm not. So I'm gonna be okay. But I'm saying, like, just having that energy out there when we make plays, we feel ourselves, we feel the fire, and then being home is better than anything. Having our fans, but that's really the biggest part. Like, we just out there, we feeling off each other, and just going to make plays.
Just piggybacking off what Daiyan said, and to answer your question about going into Arizona with the same intensity, we won't stop. We love this game, and it shows on defense. So we're going to go into Arizona and do the same exact thing.
And that's it for Shaw. Thank you, Shaw.
Yep.
Good shot.
Good job.
Yep.
Any questions for linebacker Daiyan Henley? Thank you.
Hold up. Read the shirt.
Okay.
Can I say read them and weep? Does that work for this? Or is that just cards?
Did you have those personally made?
Read them and weep. I wasn't ready for this, but I got it here. You see that? Is this the right way? Am I doing bold?
Yeah, no, you got it.
Bold. I don't know. What does that say?
Bound.
Bound. Bold bound. There we go.
Is that from the Daiyan Henley collection?
No, but it should be. It's from the Cool collection. I love it.
You've played in bowl games before. You've won bowl games before, but you get to do it with a different team now, and maybe a different bowl game, kind of depending on where you guys end up. What kind of excites you for you have that one extra game now, those 15 extra practices to kind of prove yourself before you go off to the NFL?
I mean, biggest thing for me is to be able to have this game. Obviously we're fighting every game. I mean, fighting every week just to be in this position. And I mean, for my boys, like Chau said, they did it for the seniors, and we appreciate them because we're not going to take this for granted. I plan on being in that bowl game and giving my all. And I mean, from week to week, we're just proving, that we have more to do. So, like, next week is another game that we got to worry about. Then the week after that is another game we have to worry about. You feel me? So we got games before the bowl game, but it just feels amazing to go do it with another team, another group I can call brothers. And for me, that's just more for me to talk about, later on in life. Just to say I have another team that I went and bought and that I call brothers, and we went out there and we dominated as a team. It feels amazing.
For you guys, at 55 minutes, they had the one touchdown. They do get a couple late. What do you, in your eyes, kind of happened there that kind of gave them the opportunity to score a couple?
I mean, momentum, it happens. It's football. It's what comes with the games. A team doesn't want to quit. A team's not. We're not out there playing against a team that's just trying to give us a win. And I mean, with that comes, fights and wars and battle and the scars. And I mean, them guys got a couple plays on us, and we can build off of that moving forward and be sure to make sure we can hold out. Because I mean, we all wanted that donut on that board. We all wanted a shutout. That's what we was aiming for, and we fell short of that tonight. But it's another opportunity next week, and it's just it feels better to go over these plays and fix corrections after a win. That's the best feeling.
ASU punted 7 times and committed a turnover on the first 8 drives. What do you think it was in general defensively you guys were doing to give them fits early there?
I mean, for the most part, we came out with a plan, and we were trying to execute. We went out there, we executed the plan. That was the biggest part. And for a game to start with such a big play that Brennan gave us, I mean, it's hard not to be excited about that and to feel the fire. That's what I'm saying. The feel, that energy, it's like contagious. I mean, even dudes who aren't playing in the game on the sideline, it's just a vibe that you want to keep. Once you feel it, you don't want to let it go. So for us to have a play like that, I would say that was the spark. That was the spark that we needed. And from there, it was, just making sure we keep it consistent.
10 tackles, 7 solos. I think you lead the team by tackles by like 25 more. Are you seeing the game quicker this year? What's the difference in speed or ability this year?
I would say that I'm just trying to do my job. For me and Coach Ward and the rest of the linebackers in the room, the main thing that we're all having to understand is that we do our job first. Don't go big play hunting. Make sure you do your job, and the players will find you. And I just feel like the players are finding me. I might be running with a magnet in my pocket because I'm just getting lucky, I would say. But for the most part, like I always give credit to my teammates because they put me in a position to make the plays that I'm making. But it just feels great. And I would say for the most part, I'm just doing my job. I'm trying to understand the game better. I want to be able to play on the next level. And I feel like for the most part, it's things that I still have to learn and have to grow. And I hope that what I have learned and what I have grown at is showing right now.
So speaking of growing, what have you learned so far about being a leader on the field and off the field this season?
I would say the biggest thing is you have to be consistent. We don't like phonies. We don't like hypocrites. And if you're going to be a leader in one area, make sure you're a leader in all of them. So for me on the field, I like to be vocal. I like to talk about what we need to do in the moment because for me, that's where it matters the most. I love to talk in war because, I mean, if the level head is the one that can see through everything. And for me, I keep that energy on the same, on and off the field. For me, off the field is making sure that the guys are good, making sure that, no mental breaks and that you feeling good, you're having a good day or whatever moving forward. And school is good as well because, it's a balance. On and off the field is always a balance for us, especially in college.
Earlier today, I was talking with longtime Cougar broadcaster Derek Deese, and he's been covering the Cougs for 25 years now. He told me of all of the defensive players that he's seen, you're one of the guys that he would be the most terrified of getting hit by.
Ooh.
How does that make you feel?
I mean, that's an honor. I want to strike fear. I wish some guys that I'm playing against right now would say that, because they're not letting me know that's who I'm going for. But I think for me to hear that, that's I'm doing something right. But I need one of them guys on the other side of the ball to say that, so I can be like, yeah, I can talk some mess. But I'm gonna carry that one. I'm gonna say, hey, Derek D says some, so I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna carry that with me. Thank you for telling me that. Head got a little bit bigger. I'm not gonna lie.